Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy of Amy Ray Plans, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a memory spread for the week of, or we're going to plan a memory spread for the week of July 14th through July 20th. This was the week I went to the lake with my dad. We left this day, came home this day. But also, before I get started with this video, my nephew Nicky, who is a quarterback, he's going into his senior year in high school. He had a quarterback challenge today where the top 15 quarterbacks, where he, like from around where he lives, have a quarterback challenge, and he came in first place. He was the overall winner. So I'm just an extremely proud aunt. Even if he didn't win, I'd be proud of him. Win or lose, I'm always proud of my nieces and nephews, but I did just want to share that. And currently it is the 26th of July. Can't believe we're almost into August. So for this week, like I said, I was at the lake. I am using Dockside Days from Krissy. I used this last year for my lake trip. I just love it so much. I do wish there was like another double box scene of just like the water, or like a regular full box of just water. But I still love this kit so much, and I love the colors. I also paired it with silver foil bundle from Krissy, and I paired it with some Simply Gilded Washi. So this will be a memory keeping spread. So I laid the base down off camera. I just put on music and laid it down before my trip. I knew with a memory keeping spread I should probably lay the base down ahead of time, especially since I don't pull my stickers ahead of time. I go in day by day. All right. So Monday, first thing, 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., we were bright up and early to go to the lake. Let's see, how many things am I marking that day? 7. All right. So for Starbucks, I'm going to put it in a little thing. These sheets I don't need for... And let's do this color. Make sure you guys are in frame. Okay. Let me put my pen over there. So we have that. And then for... I have my kit pages to this side and my foil to this side, as well as my foil binders. Let's do a... Actually, I might... Hold on. I need like a small script that says Starbucks run. These are all larger sheets. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've used them all on there. And those did, I don't, okay. So let's look in here. And I'm looking for a small silver. I know I could just use like a regular coffee run, but if I have Starbucks, I think that won't be too big for here. So I guess, yeah, I'll just use a coffee run script. Hold on. Okay, so Alright, so we have that. And then I'm marking the drive to the lake. The drive is a couple of hours. I hope the light, let me just turn on my light. I had the light on, but then the sun was out, but like the sun keeps going in and out, so we'll just turn the light on for that. What color do I want to do next? I think I'll just do another little thing. No, I want to use like a regular. All right, let's use this color. And then go in here. I have some car themed stickers in here. I feel like this color, yeah, that works. That one probably would have worked too. Oh, I never put an icon for that. So let me just write this in. Drive to lake with Dad. I hate having to write in my planner now. I just like doing the you know, the scripts. I wish I was one of those people that could print out their own scripts, like print and foil their own scripts for every spread. Alas, I am not. I know I mentioned that in more than one video. See, a lot of these won't fit in that. I always have like decision fatigue, not just with like picking stickers, but in general. I'll be like, let's do this, and then I'll change my mind. And my mom's like, Amy, make up my mind already. Like, meaning make up my mind. Let's do this. I know it's not an exact match, but it's pretty close. Okay, Caress Press from the foil, and then these are Carlea plans. Next was, I read a lot on my trip to the lake, so let's do blue. And then for reading, I'm gonna do a custom from Leonard Designs. I know I mentioned this before too, but she doesn't do custom scripts anymore. She only has her script sampler, and I really wish I had gotten more customs while she had them available. All right, and then we have read, and for that, and my jumbo reading binder. That's another thing with little things. If you don't use like a foiled icon that like fits in there, you kind of have to go looking for something that's gonna fit in there. Let's just use a foiled icon. That's fine. I'm looking. Okay. Oh. This is also from Caress Press. Sorry, I paused for a minute because I thought I didn't click record. All right, and then I had Chick-fil-A at the lake. Oh, I should have put that in. I didn't want to put like Chick-fil-A in a big box, but I guess I will. That will be peach. I would have rather put Reed in a big box than Chick-fil-A. We had stopped to use the bathroom, like at a rest area, and I got Chick-fil-A because I was really hungry. I haven't bought that many stickers lately, and I have a long wish list, but I always have a long wish list because I'm the type of, sorry, I'm trying to find what I'm looking for, because if I like to restock on things and then new things come out, but right now, I don't know, it's just, so anyway, this is, I don't know, went off on a tangent, and then alright, this is from Carlea Plans. I am on Carlea Plans PR team, so if you use Amy15, you can save 15% and get my freebie. If there is a sale, you can mention Amy in the notes and still get my freebie. And I do, wait, where's my current freebie is, I'll just show it to you real quick. Actually, oh, I don't have my new freebie yet because I haven't placed my order yet for this month. Need to get more of these too, even though, I don't know, yeah, I just all over the place today. All right, and then we got to the lake around 9:30. We went into town for a little bit because our room wasn't ready. And then next color is, all right, so for the lake day, I'm gonna use this box. Oh, forgot one of my binders. All right. I'll leave these out. I have these from Carlea Plans. And then just deciding what I want to use. I'm gonna use this from Coffee Monsters Co. And then to mark swimming, what color is next? We have peach. And for that, here, and then I had ice cream. We got Ben & Jerry's this night, and I love Ben & Jerry's. So there's like 2 towns by the lake, and the one town had Ben & Jerry's. Actually, both towns had Ben & Jerry's, and then the one town got rid of the Ben & Jerry's, and it's another ice cream shop. So I tried that last year, and I was like, oh, it wasn't that good. I think I got that maybe Wednesday, and I said, and I really just wanted to get Ben & Jerry's both times, but I didn't, and, because my dad didn't want to go all the way into the other town, because, like, where we stay, there's, like, one town, you go through it, and then that's where we stay, and it's, like, in the second town. So then to get back into the other town, you have to go all the way back. It's, like 15 minutes, maybe, because where we stay is all the way in the other town. So my dad didn't want to go back that way to go to Ben & Jerry's, but we did get it this night. But yeah, I don't want to go to that ice cream shop anymore, because last year I think I tried chocolate chip cookie dough. It's very hard to screw up chocolate chip cookie dough, because it's like a common flavor. And then this year I tried, it was like I think it was like a peanut butter s'more type thing. So I don't know. Alright, so this is leg day, this is swim, and I know it can seem contradictory to mark swimming and leg day, but I just like doing it. Because, like, the swimming is marking me, like floating in the water and swimming. I should get a script that says float, because in the lake, I'm not really swimming as like I am in a pool. Like, I don't know. These I'm keeping out, and then these I want to order from Bubba Bear Studios. There's so many places I want to order. Bubba Bear Studios, Planet Hannah, The Coffee Monsters Co., Scribble Prints Co., Carlea Plans, Grass Press, Winter Designs. She's reopened now. That's Bubba Bear Studios, and this is Planet Hannah. And then lastly, I'm going to mark in ice cream. Mangoes over to I have an L-shaped desk, and the like leg part is or the longer part is by the window, and he's over there. So for ice cream, wait, I have a silver ice cream script in somewhere. I'm trying to be careful, because I don't want to like poke my binders into him and scare him. Alright. This was from one of Caress Press's samplers. I really wish, you know how some shops bring their samplers back after the year's over and like keep them up in the shop for a while? I really wish Caress Press did that with hers, because I love her samplers. And then for marking ice cream for this day, I don't know what I want. Hold on. Oh, let's use one of these. So cute. Let's use this one. And from Planet Hannah, I want to get a bunch of custom scripts. I need to see if she has, I can't remember, I know she has baseball underlays, and that's the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm not sure if she has, like a baseball full foil bundle. All right, so Tuesday, we got breakfast. It's funny, I don't like having eggs at home, but when I go out for breakfast, I love having eggs. How many things am I marking? 5. So let's do, what color am I going to use? Let's do pink. I don't know if I have a breakfast script. No, I just have brunch ones. eggs. Let's use this one from Stick with the Plan Co. Write it in. I hate my handwriting. Actually, let's just flip this like this for now. Getting chunky, starting to get the chunky monkey. All right, and then lake day and swim. And we really lucked out this trip with the weather. It rained a tiny bit Monday. I'd say for like maybe an hour, but late afternoon. And then it rained, it poured like Thursday afternoon for like an hour, and that was it. And it was like late afternoon again, so like I was already out of the water both times. Actually, I was in the water when it started raining, and then I heard a little thunder, so I got out, but I was in it the majority of the day. All right, so breakfast with Dad, and then lake day. What color? Let's use blue. Oh wait, I was gonna mark that in a big box. For lake day. I'll just put in my boxes. And then, what color? Let's do peach. And this is for swimming. Let's see. For swimming. Hold on. My sheet is like not wanting to come up. So we'll do swimming. And then this day, so usually they have like barbecues at the place we stay where you could use them. So this day we had burgers and pasta salad and potatoes. And this day we had steak, the leftover pasta salad, the leftover potatoes, and a salad, like regular salad. And then the other 3 days, well, this day we went out to eat, and Friday we went out to eat, and then Thursday we got pizza and salad and ate it at the place. All right, so swimming, and then I'm gonna mark barbecue. Next, ooh, wait, why did I, this was supposed to be peach, right? Yeah. And then I just started pulling up the underlay too. That was lovely. All right. Oh, okay. Crisis averted before I started putting down the sticker. So peach. All right, here we go. Peach. And then for barbecuing is green. One, two, three. Okay. And then the last thing was I watched the MLB All-Star game. Now we're back to pink. And I did watch some of the Home Run Derby. I watched the first round, but this first round didn't get over till 10. And we had been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was like way too tired to stay up and watch it, the rest of it. that's for the All-Star game. Alright, so next up is swim. I guess I could have left my swim scripts out too. I'm in the wrong binder. Sorry, Mango. I'm sorry. I'll move these over so I'm not in your way. Let me put these over here. I'm trying to give him a little more space. Alright, there you go, buddy. And if you see my bruise, so the other day I went to get my monthly infusion. They first go up here, get it in, no blood comes out. Go in here, get it in, no blood comes out. And then, like, it hurt a lot, so I knew I was going to end up bruised. And then finally they went in here. So I came out with, like, all these, like, dressings on me, you know, when they, like, pack the wound. Or not pack the wound, like, after they stick you, they give you, like, the gauze and the tape. So I was, like, walked out of there looking like the walking wounded. Is that how you say that? But anyway, yeah. And of course I had like short sleeves on so you could see everything. Alright, so that's that. And then for barbecue, I'm pretty sure I do have a barbecue script in this binder. I need to actually go through this binder. Because, like, if you see Halloween, like, ended here, I started Christmas, I need to, like, I think what I'm going to do is, like, see, I get caught on tangents talking to you guys, and then I forget what I'm looking for. I guess I don't have barbecue in silver. Oh, I do, but, I'm actually going to use this one, the chillin' and grilling. From Press. This was on, I think the same food, no, I think this was on a summer sampler. This was on a food sampler. But if anybody doesn't use their samplers, but I think a lot of people use their samplers. Alright, chilling and grilling, and then this one was All-Star Game. And what was I saying? Yeah, I need to, like, split up this binder and do like 6 months and 6 months. I do have extra albums. I don't have any more of that one, and I really liked that one. What's up with why does it seem so dark? I don't know, but I really like that one because it's like seasonal. But anyway, okay, so for Lake Day, bigger sticker. I was going to use that one, but it doesn't really fit. This kind of works. That's from Krissy and Designs. I am also on Krissy and Designs affiliate team. You can get 10%. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, I think it's 10% using Amy 15. No, maybe it's 15. I have to double check. I can't remember. I filmed 2 videos yesterday. No, not this day. We're in this week. So I filmed 2 videos this day. But yeah, I think it's Amy 15. It might be Amy 10. But either way, you get a discount on your order. And if she's having a sale, you could still use my referral link, which is located in my Instagram profile and my Linktree account, which is also located in my Instagram profile. And I have a PR highlight on my stories. All right, so for swimming, I'm going to use this super old scribbler from Scribble Prints Co. Oh, for barbecuing that night. Oh no, I didn't mark barbecuing when we had burgers. I don't think I might have steak stickers, but hold on. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for, I know I have barbecue stickers, but steak stickers, I think they would be in here if I had them. That's salmon, fish. I thought I had like one steak sticker, like a foiled one like this. I guess not. It's not in here. Let's see if there's anything. It's a good thing I did the base off camera. Because like I said, I knew this was gonna be... I have barbecue stickers. I guess I can use that. That one doesn't really fit. Let's use this one. These are from Carlea Plans. And then for the All-Star game, I feel like, what is going on with this lighting? I don't think we're in frame totally. And then I guess I'll change it when I flip out to give you the full view. What was I gonna say? All-Star game. Yeah, I guess I can use just a baseball sticker for that. No, I can't because I don't think I got that binder out. But I need to get that binder out. Just a Hot Mess Express. Alright, let's see what I want to use for the All-Star game. Oh, let's use, I have foiled baseballs in silver from Planahana. So yeah, remember how I said I want to get custom scripts from Planahana? How awesome are these Mets game custom scripts? I love this font. This is font 2. Those are in her Pixie Hollow. So we have that. And then on to Wednesday. Wednesday, we brought some muffins up. So we just had like a muffin for breakfast. Wednesday, we're gonna do... I'm just marking him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. All right, so we're gonna do, what color are we up to? Blue? No, we're doing peach. Okay. So for Lake Day, just trying to let's do this one for Lake Day. And then, hi Dave, for swimming, let's do this. How's my boy? And reading, let's do I wanted to mark these bigger. All right, hold on. Swimming. Hi, my boy. My boy's okay? All right, swimming, and then swimming. Lake Day. And then we'll do pink. We'll do pink. And then we're going to do blue. And this is for having a lobster roll and fries. And then ice cream. What color am I doing? Back to peach. Okay. As soon as I'm done, boys, I can hang out with you guys. I'm very annoyed because all of a sudden my Hallmark Plus subscription's not working. I tried to call, but I was on hold for like 20 minutes and no one answered, so I'll just call tomorrow. All right, weekday and swim. I'm using them from the same shops, Carlea Plans and Planet Henna. And then for reading, Press. I was actually reading a book that took place at the lake. And then lobster roll and fries right in. Normally I'd love the lobster roll at this restaurant, but it wasn't the best this time. I hate how I wrote that. That looks horrible, but I'm not going to mess it up any further. And then ice cream. Oh, nope. Not in there. This one. Alright. My last silver one. All the rest are gold. Alright. So, for my boys, Lake Day, I'm going to use this guy from the Coffee Monsters Co. Super cute. And then for swimming, I'm going to use this guy from Once More With Love. Boys, you boys always want to cuddle with me when I'm filming. And then for reading, I'm going to use this sticker from Once More With Love. I can hang out when I'm done. I think that's the only other time I marked reading this week. Because like I said, the weather was so nice, I didn't do much reading. Alright, so lobster roll and fries. I think I'm just gonna use like I know I don't have lobster roll stickers, but I do have fry stickers. Yeah, maybe what I'll do. Actually, I'll just use a fork and knife. I know, because I'm not really. I'll use this. This one from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then for ice cream, I don't think I have ice cream ones in here because I have them in the other page. Or the other binder. So what was I looking for? Oh, okay, I need this one later. Ice cream. Let's use this one from Sadie's Stickers. And that is the first half of the week. Do I need this anymore? Hold on. Yeah, okay. That's the first half of the week. And then the second half, Thursday, was my nephew's birthday. This is my nephew that just won the quarterback challenge. He turned 17. He's had a great week because on Thursday he went for his driver's test and he passed, and then today he was in the quarterback challenge and he won first place. I'm gonna use this guy from Scribble Prints Co. And then I don't need this binder anymore. Let me put it over here so it doesn't make a loud noise. And then I had breakfast with my dad. That I'm gonna do this color. And then I'm gonna mark Lake Day. I'm gonna do that. I was gonna do peach, but I don't think I have any more of what I was gonna use for that. Yeah, let's use this one. That's to mark Lake Day. And then we have swimming. So for that, I'm gonna use this color. Ooh. Swimming. And then marking pizza. I'll mark that. Oh, back to blue, right? Yeah. Let's use this one. And then that day, I also watched, my dad and I watched the David Wright, The Right Way documentary. Peach. Alright, so this is breakfast with Dad. And then again, Lake Day and swim. And then pizza. Pretty sure I have a pizza script in silver. I thought I did. One left. And then Way documentary. Hate how I wrote that too, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I keep bumping into you guys. I'm so sorry. I hope the lighting's okay. Let me know if it's not. So for that, I'm gonna use, I think this will fit, yeah. That is from Scribble Prints Co. And then to mark Lake Day, let's use this. Carlea plans. And then for swimming, let's use this from Stick with the Plan Co. And then for pizza, let's see. Let's use this, also from Stick with the Plan Co. And then for the Right Way documentary, I'm going to use a foil TV icon from Scribble Prints Co. And then on to Friday. This was a crazy day at the lake. Crazy incident happened. Alright, so for this day, I'm going to do this color. Went out to breakfast with my dad. For blue, we're gonna mark Lake Day. And then peach. All right. So, breakfast with Dad. And then putting in again Lake Day and swim. And then this day, so I'm out floating on the float. I go under the rope to swim to come in. Done it a million times. I feel myself get pulled backward. 2 double hooks, so 4 fishing hooks and fishing line got caught in my rash guard, and I was stuck to it. So what I had to do was the people, so like when you go to the lake, you always go the same week usually. So my dad was very friendly with the people there, and so was I, but I haven't been up this week a couple times in a couple years, because last week we went up in August instead of this week. So the people next to us and their family, we were talking with them, and luckily they were on the dock, not the floating dock, the other dock, and I called her name and I asked if she could go get my dad, because I was stuck and I couldn't swim in, because if I kept swimming, I would have gotten like scraped by the hooks. And so she got my dad, and then her brother-in-law came out on like a kayak and unhooked me, and then I swam in, and then he had like fishing gear and stuff, so he cut the pliers off me. No one was fishing when I was swimming, but someone's line must have got stuck on there, and I guess they didn't realize or whatever. So yeah, it was just crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna write. And my family always says I'm accident prone, but a lot of times things happen to me that aren't my fault. I was just minding my business swimming, and my mom was like, good thing you weren't underwater, and like hooked you in the eye, and I didn't even think of that. And then this day we had dinner at a restaurant on the lake. So yeah, it was just crazy. So breakfast. For this one, actually, let me. Oh, I have some egg stickers in here. They're so cute. These are from Bubba Bear Studios. And then marking an eventful day on the lake. Oh, my binders are gonna fall. Let me just put them down here while I'm here. Alright, so lake day. I'm going to use this to mark swimming. And then I still don't know what I want to use for lake day. I guess I'll use this one because there is like right near the lake is like the beach area of it. Even though I feel like that's contradictory, but. And then this was our last day at the lake, too. Caught on 4 fishing hooks. I think I might have a fishing sticker in here from a sampler. Let's see. Not that I ever thought I'd use it for getting caught on fishing hooks and liner. I really did think it had like a fishing pole sticker. I guess I didn't. Oh, I guess I could just use like an emotion sticker for that. I feel like this doesn't really go, but that's okay. And then for dinner, oh, I keep bumping into you guys. I'm so sorry. For dinner on the lake. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my fruit binder? I did need it one more time, even though I was like, oh, I don't need this anymore. Let's use this one from Gilded Plans. And we're on to Saturday. So Saturday, we drove back from the lake, and my dad actually got me tickets to go see my favorite athlete, David Wright. The Mets were retiring his number and inducting him into the Mets Hall of Fame, and my dad surprised me with tickets. So my dad and I drove back to the lake, back from the lake, and then we met my nephew Joey there. My dad was able to get 3 tickets, and it worked out anyway because my nephew Nikki and my brother Ray were we're on a college visit. So like a college visit where like he was throwing in front of the coach and everything like that. All right, so drive back from the lake. This I'm gonna mark that. Wait, what's going on here? Drive back from the lake. Hold on, okay, hold on. I did not do this right. Drive back from the lake. And then, actually, hold on. This was not what I meant to do. All right, let's put this one here. Okay, come on. I don't even know how long this video is. If you're still with me, you're a real one. Alright, so we'll put that here. Okay. Alright, so this one, of course, it's like crooked. Alright, so we're gonna do drive back from the lake in a little thing. And then I'm gonna do that we went to the team store. The team store. Mets team store. I got 2 new David Wright stuff. 2 David Wright shirts because they had like a bunch of limited edition stuff just for the weekend. A pin, a sheet of stickers, David Wright stickers, David Wright pin. So 2 David Wright shirts, David Wright pen, David Wright stickers, David Wright pennant. Yeah, and then my nephew got a Juan Soto shirt and a David Wright shirt. I wasn't focusing on any other players this trip to the team store except David Wright. Because like I said, a lot of it you won't be able to find. All right, and then so then I'm marking in that they had the David Wright retirement ceremony. So his number 5 will never be worn by another Mets player, and his number will hang in the rafters. So hold on. What's the next color? Pink. Of course, I should have realized that it was gonna match up. Pink, and then this is gonna be for the David Wright Hall of Fame induction. And then the Mets game, unfortunately, the Mets did not play well. and they did not honor David rightfully because they should have won for the captain, and they didn't, and we lost 5-2. But other than that, it was an amazing day. And then after the game, my dad, nephew, and I went out to dinner. Right, so first up is, oh, I hate how I'm writing. Drive back from Lake. Mets team store. David Wright, number 5. I'll just write retired, because I would not have enough room to write retirement ceremony. And then this one, David Wright, should have just wrote David Wright, or D Wright. D Wright inducted into Mets. I'm just going to write HOF for Hall of Fame. And then this one, where's the binder? Oh, here it is. And then these are my custom Mets game scripts. So since I mark watching the Mets games and going to the Mets games, when I go to the Mets games, I'll mark like who I go with under the Mets game script. That way I could like differentiate. But I should know because I'm marking like Mets team store and everything. Obviously I don't go to the team store when I'm watching the games on TV. I mean, well, there is an online store, but still. Right. Oh, I just said I was going to mark who I went with, and I barely left any room. I'll just do initials with J and Dad. All right, and then I was about to be right, and I was about to say, and then on the last day, but we didn't put the character stickers in. So for this, I'm going to use a foil icon from Caress Press. This one, I'm going to use a shopping bag from Scribble Prints Co. And then for the David Wright number, why am I in my reading binder? All right. My emotion stickers. I'm going to use this Maru saying yay from Paper and Milk. And then for the being inducted into the Hall of Fame, I'm going to use this OMG from the Coffee Monsters Co. I need to get more of these sheets, of that sheet. And then for the Mets game, hold on, I need a sip of my drink. We're almost there, guys. I'm going to use this from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then last day. So I'm going to mark in my feelings just been very emotional. And even on the days I don't mark it, I'm always in my feelings. And then I'm going to mark Starbucks. For that, use this pink. And then I'm marking pool time. For that, I will put it in, hold on, this box is crooked. It might be because the box on top is not the best. I think that's better. And then for that, we have peach. Yeah, I'm gonna do peach. And then we celebrated Nikki's birthday this day. So for that, I'm gonna put it in, this box. And then back to blue. All right. So for this, we have these three I have scripts for. This is 1, 2, 3. Character sticker. Wait, writing. Okay. Celebrate Nikki's birthday. And then we had ice cream cake for his birthday. Alright, and then these ones I have scripts. So, for In My Feelings. Oh, wait, I also have scripts on these. What am I doing? I'm losing my marbles. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Actually, I think I do need to go in there because I've used all of those on here. Alright, so I was doing the right thing. I'm going to use these from Scribble Prints Co. And let's just, while I'm in here, let's just get a sticker out. Let's do this. Then we have Starbucks. Oh, let's just use a coffee run script, that's fine. From Press. But I am gonna cut it. Okay. Oh, see that? Almost put it down on the wrong side. And then the C just ripped. Lovely. It's all coming off the rails at the end of the video. I guess that's the best we get, but that looks horrible. Coffee run. Let me grab a sticker for that. Plan Co. That's Carlea Plans, Cross Press Scribble Prints Co. And then marking Pool Time. I'm going to use a script from Carlea Plans. And I'm going to use another sticker from Scribble Prints Co. And then we have Celebrate Nikki's Birthday. I'm going to use this one from the Coffee Monsters Co. for cake. And then celebrating Nikki's birthday. Let's use trying to figure out what I want to use. Let's use these balloons. They're not the best match. Let's use, I keep saying let's use, and then I don't have something picked. Just like, and like, I can't think of something. Let's use, I also have stickers in here. Sorry, guys. I have like silver balloons. I should have a silver. I have hollow. I have silver, but they're not like big ones. At this point, I'm just like going back and forth. Oh, here we I just need to pick something. All right. We're gonna use these. I think these will work. Oh yeah, that works. I don't know why. That took 5 minutes, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. This is the second half, and then I'll flip you guys out. And that is how the full week spread turned out. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long. And I hope you're doing well and staying safe. I already said that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.